Alright everybody on YouTube, happy belated Christmas. I've tried doing a Christmas video a couple of times now, but for some reason or another not had a chance to upload them. Right, first let's go through the stuff I did get for Christmas, the NASCAR stuff mainly. Did get a load of stuff for Christmas, some really nice stuff. Nice leather jacket over there, love that thing. Anyway, here's the NASCAR stuff. Didn't really get much, but what I did get was very nice. All of these cars along here were donated to me by my uncle. He's a NASCAR diecast collection, American stuff, memorabilia collector really. And he had all these cars in storage. They're all from the 1998 season. They're all made by Hot Wheels. Sterling Marlin, Ricky Rudd, Tabasco 35 car, no driver on that. Ted Musgrave, Ricky Rudd, Jeremy Mayfield, Bill Elliott, Ricky Rudd Special Edition, Need for Speed car, Chad Little, generic Boy Scouts car, Derek Cope, Jerry Nadeau, Mark Martin, Johnny Benson, Mark Martin again, Eagle 1 version, and Joe Nemechek. And all of those cars, most of them came with kind of collector's cards. And these cars were actually sold a few years ago now, about 5-6 years ago. All these cars were sold at like a pound store up near in our town, and they were sold for like 50p. The guy just did not know what he had. And I remember I got nearly all of these cars at the time, but because I must have been about 8, 9, 10 years old, I played with them a lot and I battered them up. Whereas these, when I got them, were mint in the box. So these are gorgeous things. So my old ones we shipped off to a family friend who loves NASCAR. So, and these ones will be given a nice retirement home on my shelves. And the second thing I got was this NASCAR 07 for the PS2. Really chuffed that I've actually got a NASCAR game for the console now. I've got loads for the computer, but not one for the console yet, and this is very good. I love this game. Very nice game. I wanted this one because it has the old cars on it, plus the fact the newer ones, I know NASCAR 09 doesn't have like Ford or Chevy on the front of it, it just has a generic front grille, which I really don't like. That would just bug me. But that's a very good game. I've had a lot of fun racing on that. And this, well, I technically didn't get this for Christmas, but I did put it on my list and I waited to see if anybody did get it for me for Christmas, and afterwards I simply got it in the sale anyway. This is a Logitech Driving Force Pro, I think it's a Driving Force Pro, steering wheel, force feedback steering wheel. See it down there, there's the pedals, and this thing is beautiful. I mean, it serves two purposes as well. As you can see there, it's plugged into the computer via a USB port, but it also has a slot to plug it into the PS2, so it serves as dual purpose, which is quite handy because my PS2 steering wheel was starting to cut out, like the pedals wouldn't work anymore, they keep cutting out, and it is so nice to drive. Sometimes the force feedback doesn't work, but it's not a big deal. Steering is still heavy and it feels really nice. Hang on a second, I'm going to try and give you a demonstration of how it works. NASCAR heats up on the screen. Let me just switch back to my car, which is currently ramming someone on pit road. Right. I'll just give you a test of the steering wheel. Manual transmission, obviously. And if I just unmute the sound, there you go, you can hear the sound now. It's just so nice to do it with a steering wheel. I'm up to speed now, up into 4th gear. Now on my first lap. Got guys coming up behind me straight away. And what is so nice about using a steering wheel over a keyboard or something, or even a controller like a gamepad or something, is the smoothness of the controls. You can just turn the steering wheel like that, nice and smooth, put it into the corner, and it feels so good. You don't have to keep tapping at the keyboard to get the desired turn rate. Now, I'm not going to pretend I'm some master at this game. It's not particularly fast lap, then again, but it feels so comfortable to run like this. Obviously you get the added feeling of realism as well, which is always a bonus. It just feels so nice. Nearly spun it off for 2. This is Bristol, by the way, Bristol Motor Speedway, if you hadn't guessed already. Just ran a 15.8, I don't know if that's particularly fast, but anyway. Yep, there you go. I just nearly crashed it. Yeah, basically that is the steering wheel. It feels so nice, and like I say, I can use it with the PC and the PS2. The only problem is now I need to get a new disc drive, because I've had quite a few people trying to send me links to download NASCAR Racing 2003 on the 2007 mod. Don't really fancy doing that. I mean, I know people have done that because I actually have it for real on disc. Hang on a second, I'll just grab it over here. That's my games. There it is. A guy, I don't know who it was, a few years ago now, I think it was on a forum, I was desperately hunting around for it, and he said he got this as part of like a graphics card package, and he actually sent it to me. He had no worries for it, he sent it to me. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but having seen them up on eBay for like 100, 200, 300 quid, what I paid for it, I think it was only like a tenner. Absolute bargain. But I just need a new CD drive to be able to install it, and as soon as I do, I'll be on there and I'll start making some crash compilations, because they're always fun. And in the meantime, this practice session is actually a test session for the first race in the Texaco Drivers' Trophy, so I'll get down to that. And just before I go, Happy Christmas to all of you, and a Happy New Year as well. And thanks for all the kind compliments on the Beck's World Shootout. Really, really nice to hear. And just one last thing. Now up here, a bunch of my die casts from recent years, all COTs mostly. But what I want to hear from you is, in your stop motion races, what cars do you prefer having? Because I'm already planning a big stop motion race for next summer, about June, July. And instead of, I'm going to use a mixture of very up-to-date cars like 2010, 2009, mixed in with cars like these two here, that one there, this one, that one on the end, cars like that which are a few years old, like 2008, 2007, to create an almost kind of fantasy field, which I think will make it look cool. If the more cars you have, the wider variety of cars you do have, I think that'll be nicer. And I want to hear your opinions on that, and I want to hear if you're planning any good stop motions as well, because I've seen some pretty good ones over the Christmas period. I'm hyped for Cybershot 102's No Fear 500 and all that. Should be good. In the meantime, belated Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you, and I will see you next time.